guys, Denise here from Seuss Art, and we're going to do another encaustic piece, and we're going to use lots of alcohol ink, and we're going to be careful. And I'm going to show you how I stabilize my unit. Don't diss me. These are expensive, I guess, what do you call them? Print locks? I don't know. But there's an A for Ashley, and I'm happy because she's helping me get through this. I use the flat sides. These blocks, I guess, are $15 a piece, but I don't do stamping, but I do have a lot of stamps. So maybe in my future, who knows? So I'm gonna go ahead and just set this up, and so I level it with these blocks, and I put it on there so that there's space for the wax to drip around, and that looks like a good one. Then I have my trusty little box here that I put my wax on when it's hot so I can transfer it over. And so the first thing we're going to do is get some gloves on, and I'm going to hose this down with alcohol ink. And so for the rest of this video, guys, it's just, it is what it is, because it's, you know, we're gonna I think my hands do a lot of talking, so I'm gonna give this video up for the sound effects and maybe speed it up just a little bit, maybe not, who cares. I don't. So I love you guys, and I'm gonna start with a base coat of white, and then I'm gonna apply some sprays and just enjoy. I mean, it's a wonderful process, and if you could do it, just do it. The smell of the beeswax in here is off the charts. It makes you feel good. Love you. couple of hours, and I think this, ow, sticky. But I think this is the longest I have let my shellac cure before burning it. So this is going to be fun, and I want to do this with you. So I'm going to do 2 types of burns, I think. One is going to be with this blowtorch, and you get smaller cells with that. And then the other one's going to be with the heat gun, where you get larger cells. Because I want to try to control this a little bit. I mean, I could leave this image just the way it is, guys. It's phenomenal. It's colorful. It's fantasy. It looks like there's definitely something going on there. But, you know me. Anyway, so. I was cooking oxtails today, so I did that on the stove after I browned them. I did that on the stove for about 3 hours, you know, injecting liquid and seasoning and spices and garlic and stuff. And now I'm going to tuck them in the oven. I put some baby red potatoes in there, and I'm going to leave the oven on 170. And tomorrow when I get home from work at 2, I'm going to pull that out, and it's dinner done. So if anybody wants to know how that goes, I'll be more than happy to show you. So I'm going to go ahead and just do a small burn. I'm not... I just want to get... See, we can direct it. See what I'm doing? It's like... as opposed to the heat gun, I have more control. So I know I have a focal point, which is here. So I want to kind of get this stuff over here. That white. White. That's what we did. We wanted the white. Beware of burns. Alright. Now we're starting to pull some color out from underneath, which is awesomeness. Make sure you can see this. I'm going to take you up here. Now you're going to see the difference between the small cells and the larger cells when I do the heat gun. But the smaller cells give us versatility, where we can like mark our territory like a male dog without sniffing. Oh, my bad. Okay, I'm just a nut anyway, so let's go down here. It's kind of cool. Woo! Well, make sure you have proper ventilation. Of course I do. I'm really liking the small cell stuff. But I know I'm going to get let's let this, we're gonna let this heat up for a second. There we go. Gonna hit a spot and just let it go. I love the contrast of the small cells with the large cells. Genius. Gorgeous. The longer I stay, the more color I can pull from the bottom, which is cool. The blooming is the most beautiful thing for me. And I love this piece just the way she is. She is so perfect. She's light. She's bright. She has all the elements. It all depends on where you look at her, what's going on. So because I am going to be mounting this on a board, I want to go ahead while the wax is warm, clean it. So that's what you want to do, and save that stuff. It could be fun. Huh? She's so pretty. Look at her. She's like, I am tiny cells, I am big cells, and I'll show you guys here in a second about the tiny cells, because they're so small you might not be able to see them, so I'll have to zoom you in. Definitely do this while your wax is warm, and it's okay if you scratch up in there, because you have so many layers that you're just going to add an element of something unique. And I think the best part about these is you can never make the same one twice, right? How cool is that? It's like every time you do it, it's unique to itself. Totally unique to itself. All right. I'm going to do some more scraping probably when it's dry. And then I'm going to take alcohol inks and paint the sides. But let me take you down. Or let me take you up. Oh, up. Because my arms are stronger now. Look at those cells. Focus. Zoom. Look at that. Look at that. Focus. Okay. There you go. So you get the small cells when you use a blowtorch after the shellac has dried. Don't ever do it with wet shellac. You'll have a fire. And you get these large cells with a heat gun. So what this is teaching me is I can almost begin to create my own shapes and stuff. Look at how cool that is, guys. That is so cool. I mean, yeah, no, but focus. Oh, look at that. It just goes on and on and on. And this is a 12 by 12 tile, my friends. And I do have 12 by 12 frames that I'm going to mount these on, and then do a nice coat of epoxy resin to seal it forever and ever and ever and ever. But I will definitely make a video that, because I have like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I've got over 20 of these I've made already. And I do need to, and here's what's really cool, I don't know if you could see it, is the texture. You've got dimensions. So that's always very cool. And that's that flicking that we did, which created that. So my goodness, this was so much fun. I love you guys. I go back to work tomorrow. My back feels a little better today. Oh my God, it's the best in the last 3 weeks. I didn't even take any kind of dones or anything for the back today. I just kind of did some isolated exercises, and every time I felt it spasm, I would do a specific pelvic tilt, and that like took it away. So I got something I can use tomorrow too while I'm standing. Once it seizes up like this, I can just do a pelvic tilt and it goes. Oh, getting old sucks, but it's fun too. I love you guys. Have a wonderful week. Ciao, Bella. I love you, Mommy.